it's a time with some monkeys. Monkey time, it's a time with some monkeys. Monkey time, it's a time with some monkeys. Why we call it monkey time? Sometimes an ape and occasionally a baboon sitting at the bar while Jones in the back room. Barry is a gross little fucking piece of shit. Debbie Solaris hasn't done the show yet. Peter came, dog train, Israel, Palestine. We don't let the guests on just because it's monkey time, monkey time. It's a time with some monkeys. Monkey time, it's a time with some monkeys. Monkey time, it's a time with some monkeys. Why we call it monkey time? That's why we call it monkey time. That's why we call it monkey time.
I hope you're ready for another very fascinating academic discussion in the Jungle Bar, because it's monkey time. I'm your host, Urination Monkey, joined by my co-hosts.
I'm Awesome Monkey, and welcome to Awesome Time.
Good evening or good morning, everybody. Welcome to It's Get Worse with Time. It gets worse with time, man. It does. It really does. But yeah.
And we have a very esteemed guest, one of the most important members of our jungle community, Math Monkey.
Oh, you flatter me. Oh, I'm glad to be here.
It's true. Without you, who would count the leaves on the trees?
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Every single one.
Do all of the important
single
math.
Yeah.
Considering that leaves are a currency in the jungle, it's actually an extremely important job.
You're a banker.
Yeah, you control the
Extremely rich.
economy. You control the jungle economy.
That's true.
Oh, damn.
He could just say, "Oh, there's no leaves," and then the entire jungle economy would collapse.
Because none of us can count.
And society would turn into chaos.
Yeah, I can't count. That's the thing. I can't tell the difference between no leaves and 100 leaves. Can't do it.
Nope.
I only know big words. That's my only state of intellectualism.
That's important too.
Yeah, but you know.
So
Math Monkey, how does it feel to
questions-
he's the 1%? I want to know how it feels to be the 1%.
Good. Great. Feels good, man. Filthy rich, man.
Sitting on the top of all us worker monkeys' backs,
On a pile of leaves.
while we
and bananas.
while we slave away on our podcast. You sit up there all high and mighty.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this is off to a good start.
Just a nice conversation.
Fascinating information.
Yeah, it's a really good conversation. It's really good. I mean, yeah.
You know, most of us monkeys, we can't even do basic arithmetic. But I mean, I can't even count, let alone do arithmetic. But I wonder, you, the genius that is Math Monkey, what's the highest level of math that you can do?
Can you add?
Oh, of course. Of course.
You can
I
add.
add.
Oh
You
my
know,
gosh.
Can I add?
Yeah.
Dumb fucking question.
How about-
I can add.
How about long
Geometry's
division?
fucking hard.
Yeah.
though.
Can you do long division?
Long division.
Oh yeah.
Short division?
Short division.
Long sticks. And
Yeah, no, because like if you break a stick in two, if you break a
Yeah,
long
that's
stick in
division.
two, you've conducted long
Yeah.
division.
That is true.
I divided the stick into two sticks.
Can you do multiplication?
Oh yeah.
Can you do long multiplication?
Can I? That's
Yeah,
Whoa.
you
no.
can, yeah.
Wait. So when you break a stick in half, you get two sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's multiplication, right?
Yeah, it's division.
yeah,
It's
that's
division.
It's division
Um,
and multiplication.
Yeah.
It's a combination of the two. Yeah.
I think you've
It's
got
both.
some genius theories going on here.
Of course I do.
Do you
Yeah.
know? Do you know a lot of geometry?
No, that's the hard one.
Yeah,
I
geometry.
can't do geometry for shit. Yeah.
How do you feel about variables?
Now, Roach, what is a variable?
Sometimes numbers aren't real, so you got to put a letter in there.
Oh, like algebra.
Exactly.
What?
Not a
Wait,
fan.
how do you know about algebra?
I'm sorry. I guess.
Soy Monkey, are you dipping into the dark math?
No.
We can't do that. You know what happened to the last monkey who dipped into the math? Dark math.
That was shit, Mike.
Dark math.
No, that's the Dark Lord of the East that I
Oh,
mentioned like
Oh,
7 episodes ago.
The Dark Lord of the East.
the Dark Lord of the East.
Math
The
Monkey,
Dark Monkey Lord.
can you run us through that problem I just sent?
Oh, okay. Stop sending stuff in Discord. This is audio. It's a podcast.
This is helpful though. This part's part of it.
But nobody can
Can you
see
present
it.
that in leaves?
Yeah. Okay.
Or
Yes.
like
Okay.
rocks.
Okay. So you have
Like,
a
I can't,
you have
the thing is, like, I can't read.
right.
I
Okay.
can
So
do
you
math,
have
I can count leaves. I
Okay,
can't
here,
read.
here, let me
you have
summarize.
a basket.
Let me-
You have a
okay,
basket.
Okay, hold on. So you've got 6 rocks divided by 2 rocks. and
How do you divide rocks
in a
with
basket?
rocks?
In a basket, a parentheses shaped basket. one rock plus 2 rock. Next to the 2 rocks, the 6 rocks are being divided by. What does that equal? I mean, it's a bunch of big honking rocks is the answer, I think.
Yeah,
Let's see.
yeah, yeah.
I want to see if I remember how to do this. Give me a
So,
second.
let me see here. So you got 6 rocks, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And two more,
Yeah.
and then one,
Wait, no.
and one
No.
more, and 2 more in the basket.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, technically.
Now,
I think that's a lot.
Soy Monkey,
That's like a lot of rocks.
I'm gonna peel back the curtain real quick and ruin the joke. But do you not know how to do PIMDOS?
No, I do.
legitimately.
I do. I just haven't done math in 2 years. I just checked. I know how to do it, and I did. So.
Okay.
Haha.
Okay.
Haha.
PEMDAS kind of confuses me because once in a while people like switch it, so then it's PEDMOS, and I'm just like, huh?
What? Who the hell does that?
Well, it doesn't. It's not multiplication before division. It's multiplication and division.
I know, but the
What?
thing, the mnemonic is
Yeah.
PEMDAS. Yeah, it doesn't
So-
matter which
so
one you do
you-
first.
Yeah. It doesn't matter which one you can do first. But PEDMOS isn't like it's not a different form of math. Like it's the same rule as PIMDOS.
It's just stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for explaining to me, math monkeys.
Yeah, math.
I feel like
I
you guys are like
mean,
kind of like taking my territory here.
smash
and-
big rock with fist, make 2 rock.
Well, Math Monkey, how did you impersonate mine and Piss Monkey's voices so well to explain to
Yeah.
Roach the difference between PEDMOS and PEMDAS? That was crazy.
Yeah, do you
I
know
mean, it's just one of my many
vocal
skills.
vocal math? Vocal math.
Vocal
Vocal
math.
right? Yep.
Exactly. It's the
It's all
form of
about the
math known as
vibrations
ventriloquism.
in the vocal cords.
That's good. That's real good. Ah man, Math Monkey, how do you
Good
feel?
stuff.
How do you feel that once the revolution comes, you'll be eaten due to the fact that you're the 1%?
I'll flee the country before that.
No, you won't. You won't.
More like
What
poop das.
country? We're in a jungle.
The jungle country.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Donkey
sure, buddy.
Donkey Kong
I
country.
believe that.
Donkey Kong country.
Donkey Kong country.
Donkey
Math
Kong
Monkey's
country
Math Monkey's gonna move to the dark eastern jungle where
with the
Dark
Dark Lord.
dumb
Oh,
Yeah,
Dark Lord of
fucking-
the East.
dark
Offshore
Lord
tax
things.
haven.
I think that's like a Lord of the Rings thing, isn't it? Like that's what they call Sauron. or
What's Lord of
something.
What's Lord of the Rings?
It's a book, you know, the book that
Well, I can't read, so.
the literature monkey reads to us.
It's a
What was that?
pile of leaves with scribbles on it.
Yeah.
Poet Monkey? Was that was a guy,
Oh.
wasn't it? Wasn't
No,
Poet
there
Monkey?
was I think maybe or it was philosopher monkey or something.
Poetry.
many
monkey. I don't know. A lot of
Dead
monkeys.
boys.
A lot of monkeys.
They're
A lot
all
of monkeys
dead.
in this
So
jungle.
I would love to actually. This might be a job for Math Monkey. Could you count up all the monkeys that have ever been in Jungle Fic?
Oh, so
Oh my gosh!
you
there's so
like
many.
monkeys? You like monkeys? Name them all.
Name 'em
There's
all.
so many.
Oh, so you're a monkey fan? You're a monkey Twitter fan? Name every monkey.
There's so many Twitter
There's been
monkeys.
like
Awful.
6 waves of monkeys.
Yeah, and then all of they always like die off and leave one.
Yeah, like
Like, right
one
now
from
it's-
each wave.
Yeah, like Buff
Monkey Battle Royale.
We should have Buff Monkey on.
Let's have
Mm.
Buff Monkey on the podcast. Bye, Math
Buff
Monkey.
Monkey.
We're gonna go get
Bye,
Buff
Math
Monkey.
Goodbye, Math Monkey. We're gonna go-
Your episode is canceled, Math Monkey. Get out of here.
Shit, dude.
Math is old news. The age of Buff has
Buff.
begun.
The future is now, old monkey.
Buff Tannen from Back to the Future.
That's funny.
That's pretty funny.
That's pretty funny.
Pretty funny.
So, Math
Hey.
Monkey, you introduced us all to Jungle Man, Viagra Boys song. What's
Oh,
your
yeah.
favorite Viagra Boys song? Do you have a favorite?
That's actually tough.
Because you also told me to listen to the new EP, and I very much enjoyed it.
Yeah, the title track on that is really good. Like Worms? Maybe?
Worms is pretty
Or-
good.
Worms is
Kinda
pretty
wet.
good. Just
Everyone
like
go
You is
listen
pretty
to
good.
Worms. Everybody go listen to both those songs.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
those songs. I really like Jungle Man. It's a great
So
song.
Jungle Man's great.
It's just solid.
I
think
can't
it's
find
like a
any live
B-side
performances.
For, it was
Yeah, it's
a
B-side.
B-side for
Mm,
Street Worms.
fascinating.
I enjoyed Soy's cover a couple episodes ago. Really enjoyed that.
Did you do a cover?
I did
It's
a
several
deadpan
episodes
reading.
ago.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah.
I did a deadpan reading for poetry.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, I listened to every episode of.
Of course,
Time.
yeah, of course, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
so you're a fan of monkeys? Name every monkey podcast.
That's pretty easy,
Monkey
I think we can
Time
do
and
that.
Jungles and Dragons.
You're missing one.
You're missing one. You're
Fuck.
missing
It
one.
started-
Uh-oh.
it
Behind
started-
the bar. Behind the bar.
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
yeah.
Heck
I-
yeah, baby.
So you're not a real monkey fan. Okay.
Oh, he is. He just said all of them.
Ah,
Nah, we had to urge him on. We had to egg him.
Welcome to the Monkey Time Advice Corner, like Morning Joe, everyone's favorite. So today we got something from QUB Love, and this is what they say. So I've got a bit of a problem. My boyfriend and I have been really happy together, but over isolation, things have been getting a bit strange. To begin with, he's starting to refer to sex as monkey time. He's American, and when I ask him who he's gonna vote for next year, he just says Ape Mode 2020. When I try to talk to him about serious things, he often just says, I'm literally a golden marmoset. I cannot comprehend your human problems, and starts making chimpanzee noises. It doesn't even make sense half the time. He mixes up apes and monkeys, and doesn't seem to be aware that there's a difference. All he's talked about this week has been those monkeys stealing COVID samples in India. I've never seen him so happy, which is a bit upsetting because it's quite a dangerous situation. I'm okay with him being interested in wildlife, but it seems a bit concerning. Should I try to bring it up with him? Wow, react. Or hope he loses interest in monkeys/apes and finds something else to obsess over. Sad react.
So
Yeah, so I
how-
can relate to the part about mixing
Yeah.
up monkeys and apes. Because I am an orangutan.
Are you an ape or a monkey?
He's very much an ape.
Oh, and
Very
right.
much an
of
ape.
course.
Very much.
See,
an ape.
my brain just goes like
Math
monkey
ape,
small.
math- that's good.
Math monkey scandal revealed.
Does
You
everyone
could
else's
be an
brain?
arithmetic ape.
Does your brain
idiot.
just go monkey small, ape big? Because mine does.
No, mine goes monkey tail, ape no tail.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Well, see,
Yeah.
you don't have monkey brain.
Of course,
I'm
we're all
literally a
monkeys.
monkey.
We have monkey brains.
Wait, no, I'm not a monkey. I'm an ape too. Oh my god.
Fuck.
See, I'm the only one who's
ape
actually a
brain.
monkey. I'm a fucking monkey.
I don't have to worry about it. I'm all cool. I'm cool.
Fuck you.
Hey, man.
You were once an ape. Don't forget that.
We don't talk about those times.
We don't talk about that. And plus, my arc retconned that whole thing. So shut up.
Oh,
The canon is so fucking convoluted. I can't follow it.
that's why we have historian Jome.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Jome is the keeper of the lore. I mean, well, actually, while Jome's not here, the one episode in every 5 when Jome's not here, let's give a little insight into our secret room. Every once in a while, we'll be talking about stuff, about what jungle stuff and jungle things, and Jome will just appear and go, "Doesn't fit the lore, guys. Can we make that fit the lore a little more?" So he's
He's like,
invaluable.
It's like, actually, This
He
jungle
doesn't
jungle
do
thing
that
thing.
too
No, I'm saying it as a good thing. I love Joe, and I'm so glad he does that because we don't remember stuff at all.
I mean, Jungle Thick is a very loose lore anyway. Like, depending
You're a
on
fucking nerd.
depending on which depending on which account
Sorry,
you
Joe.
look.
Sorry,
Joe,
he does
geek,
listen every
geek,
episode.
geek.
So, hi, Joe.
Hey,
Yeah,
Joe.
Hi, Joan. Hello. Yeah, depending on
Comment down
which
below if you're a
which
Joan
account,
fan.
depending on which account you look at, like the nature of Jungle Thick isn't even consistent. Like sometimes it's an alternate dimension, sometimes it's just a jungle on Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I choose to view it as sort of a Shangri-La sort of situation. Like it's like a mythic pocket dimension that's
Like,
accessible from Earth.
Like Giant Country from the BFG.
I never saw it.
You've never read Roald Dahl books? What's wrong with you?
No. But was it a book before it was a
Yes,
movie?
the movie sucks. The book's incredible.
I don't care. There's a much
I
cooler
read
thing
that when I
called
was like a
BFG.
child.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say, remember that time that there is an entire airport train station in the jungle, and there has been for months, and we don't use it.
We use it.
Station Thick, open,
Station
official.
Thick.
Remember we used it to I was gonna think of a joke, but I can't think of one.
We use it to fly all around that there globe. Remember that?
See, but it's not an airport. It's a bus station.
Yeah, it's just a but. Are you sure?
It looked
think-
like it had. I swear Milcape's quote was like, people can fly, drive, do whatever.
I thought it had a
Okay,
train,
sure,
train
whatever.
attachment
Train,
too.
Train.
Anyway, it's what we used to fly to Witch Mountain to catch those dang old kids. that run right up to
Big
Witch
ol'
Mountain.
witches.
We're going witch hunting today, boys.
Off to Witch Mountain.
Starring Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah. It
Damn,
is.
you got the rock?
Can we talk about all this tabletop stuff we found? It might be
Yeah,
fun to
this is a good thing to talk
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
because I have no idea what to talk about otherwise. Okay,
Troika,
hold on.
Troika. Stuff Piss Monkey
Piss
found
Monkey
the
found on the
internet.
internet.
You suck, Roach.
Hey,
So yeah, so I've Badman Jim introduced me to this, and I think Math Monkey, you introduced this to all of us.
Yeah,
By the time this episode comes out, I don't think it'll be available anymore. But
probably not.
there was a
We
a
put it on Twitter.
Yeah, we'll definitely advertise this on our Twitter accounts. But there's a bundle that itch.io is selling right now for $5, and the $5 go to like bailout funds and other
Good causes. Very
other
good causes.
causes supporting the BLM movement right now. Basically, you get, I think, 75 products that people have made. Some of them are indie
75
games.
is
It's
it's like 750.
Yeah, it's a lot.
750. What?
It's like 700 things, yeah.
Yeah,
My
it's
bad.
a ton of stuff.
Oh, you're right. It is because it's like 12 pages if you look at it on mobile.
Yeah.
No, it's 25 pages.
I'm looking at mine right now, yeah, it's 25 pages.
Yeah. So it's like
Last night,
750
Rogue Rider
things.
edition.
Some of them are indie games. Some of them are like tile sets if you like design stuff. Some of the indie games are like pretty good ones. Like Night in the Woods is in there, which is a great game.
Why-
Yeah,
why
there's
did-
like I'm
Um,
gonna pull up the list. Let me see. Twitter,
Why did you not
list.
tell me about Guppy 2D watercolor fish simulation?
oh yeah,
What?
Yeah, I was gonna say like, let's be real. I mean, there's 700 things in it. Anyone can submit
Yes.
their shit into the bundle. So
There's-
a lot of it is kind of shovelware
yeah.
quality.
No, some
But a
of
lot
it
of
is.
it, like, there's genuinely a lot of like
It
good
rain-
stuff there.
I would say a solid like maybe 60% of it is not particularly good. Some of that 60% is like
Funny
free mobile app quality,
Yeah,
and
Mhm.
some of the things in it are free. Like,
yeah are
outside
free
of-
normally.
Well,
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's
But
like-
anyway, okay. But the point is, for $5, you get 750 things, and like a solid like 30 or 40% of it is fantastic.
$5 is worth it for Night in the Woods.
Absolutely.
I mean, I tweeted out like
yeah.
a list of the good shit, like the good video games I found. So like, yeah, Night in the Woods, one shot, oxen free, minute, heavy bullets, bleed 1 and 2, Signs of the Sojourner, Hook Serve Delicious 2, Super Hexagon, Quadrilateral Cowboy, The Short Hike, Airships. Like, it's.
Can I? Here's the thing: we really don't need to sell it this hard because it'll be over by the time this episode comes out.
I mean, sure, yeah.
But we will try to advertise it some on Twitter, show it to our followers.
Yeah.
But the reason we're talking about it now is, for those of you who don't know, we have a now defunct podcast called
That will
Jungles
never
and
be
Dragons,
coming back.
where we played Dungeons and Dragons. It will come back. We'll talk about that on a future date.
And it was weekly. It was super weekly.
We are it's very weekly. It's 6 month weeks.
Time passes differently in the jungle.
Anyway, we are fans of tabletop gaming, and there are some fantastic tabletop games in here that I have discovered.
Delightful.
Amazing.
The one that we've all been looking at is Troika, which is just super cool. It's like I mean, it's just absurdism. It's like this absurd, surreal world. We play these completely ridiculous like fantasy characters.
It's kind of like
very funny.
It's like the Phantom Tollbooth if you've read that on like.
It's like Discworld.
It's
very
very
like Discworld, but like it's sci-fi fantasy rather than like straight.
It's very Midnight Gospel Adventure Time-esque.
It's super cool. I would
Yeah.
absolutely recommend this to all of you who are listening to this. Please buy it. If you get it outside of the bundle, it's $12, I think, for the rule book. But it's definitely worth it. It's a very fun game.
The art style of like the characters.
The art style is so cool.
It looks like
The art is
Prismo.
great.
Prismo from Adventure Time.
The thing is, like, even if you don't ever play it, just the rulebook is worth reading because it's really fucking funny.
It's super
So
funny.
funny.
Yeah,
The
the
enemies
Really well written.
enemy descriptions
really
are great.
Yeah, and like the spells. There's a spell called Assassin's Dagger,
Oh, yeah.
which you can use it on a dagger, and it'll like make it home in on a target, like bump into it. So it'll, like, if it's a dagger, it'll stab the guy. But you can use it on any object technically. So you can send a letter with it. You can cast it on a letter, and the letter's gonna fly to the guy.
If you cast it on like a shoe, like the shoe will just like bump into someone.
Just gently bump into someone.
There's protection
Probably
against
not
rain.
gently, because you can use it to stab someone. It's not probably not super gentle.
There's protection against rain, which protects you from rain. Pretty fun spell.
There's a cockroach spell where you can turn an enemy into a cockroach. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
There's a whole thing called the oops table, which is where spells can really screw up.
Half of them are just people turning into pigs.
A lot of them involve pigs, like whether it's the person
like
who cast it.
It's like the Wild Surge table from D&D, kind of.
I like the one.
Every spell has that.
And it's funny.
They turn into instead of the spell, just a healthy pig appears. That one.
A healthy calm pig appears.
A common healthy pig or something.
A real healthy pig.
Yeah.
There is also a monkey class, which is.
Is there?
important.
There's Monkey Monger.
The Monkey Monger.
Monkey Monger is a class where you have a team of monkeys that constantly follows you around but doesn't do anything that you tell them to do.
Yeah, they just do stuff.
Yeah, they
The
just follow you
description is
because they're so
Great
hungry.
class.
They're
And,
edible monkeys,
But
they're just called that because every monkey is technically edible.
Yeah.
and,
My
um,
favorite-
It's, like,
favorite
it's
class.
very well written.
My favorite class is the Befouler of Pawns, which is it's just like an ordinary wizard who also pees in ponds.
No, it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
a worshipper of like a toad god.
Yeah, he worships the
The
toad god.
god's called.
He
It's
worships
like
the toad god, and
piss
he
sound.
the toad's god's name is like Psst, or something like that.
Yeah, because
That's
it's a
gonna
piss
sound awful
noise.
on the recording.
Yeah, you're just a
Yeah.
wizard who urinates in ponds. It's very funny.
Yeah, like you like purify it.
Another funny, or not funny one. Another fun one I found on there is Mouse Ritter, which is it's a much
Oh, yeah.
simpler game, but you play as mice, little filthy, dirty little mice, little rat men.
disgusting.
And it's fun. It has such a fun flavor. Because like even though these mice have this fantasy world, it's still like a tiny world. So you have like wizard towers on top of tortoises' backs, and like
That's so cool.
kingdom of ants fighting each other.
And is
That's
it also
really- that's
is that
really
just
cool.
a D&D like?
Hmm?
Is it just a D&D like?
I I think I haven't looked too much at the rules yet. If I understand correctly, it's mostly D6 based, I think.
Troika's by far mostly D6 based, which is nice.
The rules are simple. So from what I've seen, I haven't looked too much into them, but it looks like a very fun game. Another one that I would recommend is Blades in the Dark, which is really cool. You play as like all the classes are like based around like rogues and thieves, and you play as them, and basically you conduct like shenanigans and heists and stuff. But it takes place in like a ghost haunted world, like everything's haunted and ghostly, and you're also thieves.
Isn't it kind of like a steampunk fantasy thing?
Kind of steampunk. It reminds me of
the game.
It reminds me of Bloodborne, but instead of mutants, it's ghosts. Basically, that's what it reminds me.
Really cool.
Okay, that's cool.
That's interesting.
Yeah. There's also Lancer.
Lancer is
cool.
super cool. Yeah,
What
do you
is
wanna talk about
Lancer?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about I haven't looked at the rules too much.
Neither
It
have
seems
I.
like the combat. It's a mech game. It's about mechs, and it's very like split between narrative sort of role play, kind of boots to the ground, and then mech combat. And the role play stuff is really sort of light on rules. You have these really basic actions like convince someone or charm or apply fist to face. That's what it's called. It's fun. And you have like bonuses to that, and you just roll a d20. And the roleplay stuff is really sort of like lightweight. And there's on foot combat too, but I haven't looked at it too much. And then so the mech combat on the other hand is like super sort of crunchy, and like it's like hex based. But the different mechs are extremely cool looking. Like if you buy this, just go look at the art of the mechs. They're really fucking dope.
Is it like
the art in this is amazing?
Wait, this is Lancer you're talking about?
Lancer, yeah. So you play as
Lancer.
mech pilots, and you fight in mechs and stuff.
Yeah.
And it also takes it's the least fantasy of all of these that we've mentioned, I would say.
Oh my
very
god! Wait, is
sci-fi.
this?
It's still very fantasy, but it's like more like space opera.
I think I've been following the guy who does the art for this for a while.
Really?
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
It's like space fantasy. It's like Star
maybe
Wars.
it could
a little
just
bit
be
grittier
similar.
than Star Wars.
Okay. I thought it looked like
wow,
mech
this looks
anime stuff sort of.
Yeah, it does look very anime
It's
inspired.
kind of like if you. I'll tell you, the mechs look like the no one's gonna remember this, but fucking Recore. If you remember that game,
No, I do not.
it was.
I
It was.
think I know what you're talking about. That's
yeah,
the one
the-
nobody fucking played, right?
Yeah, exactly. Or it looks like the It looks almost like if Studio Ghibli drew like Pacific Rim mechs.
Kinda, yeah.
Kind of what I'm getting.
It's like there are different manufacturers of the different like mechs.
They're
Some
so
look
cool.
like really sleek sort of anime mechs, and then there are like the more Pacific Rim
Bulky,
ones.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
and then
really-
there's
I-
one that's like really fucking weird, almost biological looking.
I love this one.
Oh yeah, that's from the biological looking one. That's the Goblin, right?
It is
That's a
called
really
the
small one.
Horace Goblin.
Yeah, the Goblin. Yeah.
Oh, these are
So the way that
s-
works, I actually
Whoa.
remember how the rules go for that kind of. So it's like a really small mech, and you can attach yourself into some other like bigger mech, and they can sort of use your systems as their own, and vice versa.
Whoa.
So you
Yeah,
like
that's-
go on the other mech's turn and move with them.
Okay, Horace is the coolest one. I'm sorry, everyone. This is. Look at this.
Oh, that's sick.
Look at that.
Yeah, look at this on our podcast.
Look at this on our podcast. Look up Horace Gorgon or Horace Minotaur. God.
Yeah, do look up the what was the Goblin one called again?
Goblin. Horace Goblin.
It's
The
just
Horace
a
Goblin.
Horace Goblin, Horace Minotaur, and Horace Gorgon
Spelled Horrus.
are the three that we were talking about just now.
We should play
So the
this.
ho-
We-
Yeah, we should play.
I mean, we
I would
could,
love
yeah.
to.
oh my god, there's so many of them.
There are
don't
so
think-
fucking many. I was like scrolling through the mechs, and I was like, it's never gonna fucking end. There are so many of them, and you can customize them a lot. Like you can take
Oh.
basically any weapon from any other mech and just slap it on there.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
don't think we're gonna have Jungles and Dragons reboot ready for at least like 3 months from now, at least something like that. But I would
do a
love to.
small
I would love
Lancer
to just
campaign?
do like. I would love to just do like a Monkey Time special, where
Lancer?
we
Just do
play
like
maybe
one shot of
play
different
maybe
stuff.
a Troika one shot, maybe a Lancer one shot, maybe Mouse
Monkey.
Ritter. 2 Mouse Ritter seems really fun.
Yeah, we could just do a few one-shots.
Monkey Ritter.
Yeah, I think those make some cool Monkey Time specials. I think, and it would also help us get back in the groove for when we eventually reboot Jungles and Dragons.
I have found Troika. I had to scroll through 20 pages to get to it.
Troika
there's
is
a lot of stuff.
Troika is awesome. The combat in Troika is really crazy.
It's so funny.
It's
The
pretty wild.
initiative system is fucking wild.
Yeah, because
It's like lottery.
it's based on like randomness, and if that's a word. Rather than
Randomality.
instead of D&D where you have an order, an initiative, in Troika you have tokens, and those tokens are pulled at random, and one of the tokens ends the turn, at which point you put all the tokens back. So it's possible that you don't even get to play in a turn, or you may get to play twice in a turn because you have 2 tokens, and like somebody else only gets to play once or not at all. It's completely random, but it's very cool.
Yeah. Just
Troika's-
like up to the GM to sort of balance it in a way that it's not going to be all enemies.
Also, it doesn't matter who attacks first. Like, even that's random. All of it's just random.
Yeah, it's like all combat rolls are opposed. So whenever you do like a melee attack on someone else, it technically you do melee attacks on each other. It's like a contest, and whoever wins deals damage.
My
So that
favorite part
means
about
you can
Troika-
get a round where none of the player characters actually like get a turn,
hit a shot. Yeah.
but they still win the combat because they win all the counter attacks.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's fucking.
I love that
ridiculous.
you have to roll to like if it's obviously not when you're just walking around, but if it's during combat, you have to roll if you want to pull something out of your bag, and if you get it wrong, you might just pull something random.
Yeah, there's one.
I don't think that's how it works. I think it's like I don't think that's how it works. That'll be really
Is it
fun.
not?
But the way it works,
thought
you
I-
have to roll a certain number. Like if you're trying to get something that's, let's say, slot 5 of your backpack out in combat, so you have to roll at least a 5, and then you can get it as a free action. But if you don't, if you roll, is it over 5? Yeah. If you roll over 5, then you have to like use an action to do it. So that's
What if-
not that random, but
Oh,
It reminds me of another one of my favorite classes in that game. The Thaumaturge, who has a magic
Okay.
fez. He has a
Oh,
magic
yeah.
fez, and you roll for luck, and if you roll well, you can pull an item out of your fez that can be any item that is required to solve whatever situation you're in right now.
game
Yeah.
breaking. I love it.
It's just a magic Deus Ex Machina fez.
Mhm.
Another fun class is the lawyer, who solves case or who wins cases by killing people with his sword.
Wait, what? You've seen that? That's a thing?
Yeah,
It's like the Uglandi lawyer, something like that. Something
probably
like
not the Ugandan lawyer, but
that. Not the Ugandan.
The Ugandan lawyer.
Uglandi.
but it's something like that. Yeah, yeah. He not solves. Why do I keep saying solves? He wins cases
Settles.
by killing people with his sword.
Ends case. Yeah.
Can you tell we're excited about this game, guys?
Oh yeah, it's so good. I mean, we're probably gonna
Can
do
you tell
it.
we're fucking nerds?
Yeah,
We're probably gonna do it anyway. But like, if you'd like to see us play these games, make sure to like mention
Oh,
it
yeah.
in the comments.
Oh yeah, we're definitely doing it. It's if you want it, like if you want us to do
Yeah.
it.
But if you want it like fast,
I want to know if anyone's gonna watch it or not.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, I don't know how well some of these systems like adapt to us being monkeys.
Well, we don't have
So,
to do
like-
it as monkeys.
Yeah.
We're-
Yeah, we can
We're-
do it like just make
well,
characters. we can do like
we're
a
mon-
proper actual play.
We're monkeys.
We
but
pretend to be
we're
people.
not playing the game as monkeys.
Exactly. We'll just pop some
Okay,
awakened
sure.
juice.
yeah, because Math Monkey would have an advantage due to understanding math.
Exactly.
Very true. Yeah.
I mean, I
See-
do.
I mean, if monkeys play a tabletop game, they don't have to roleplay as monkeys.
No, of course not.
Right, yeah.
One of my
Especially if
favorite-
they're on some awakened juice.
a mechanic in Mouse Ritter that I really like. That's the game where you play as mice, and it's kind of like frustrating, but it's also really funny. every time you use your weapon, you roll a d6 after you're done with it. I guess after the round of combat is over. If you roll a 4 through a 6, basically you mark that down as one usage of it. And if you get 3 usages, the weapon just breaks.
It's so funny. These are. I mean, there's so many more in D&D. You just don't think about it.
Yeah. Well, I still think D&D is the most. It's the highest quality of all of these because it's just.
Well, yeah.
It's been around since the 80s. And
Yeah, it's been
more
around for
fleshed
so
out.
long.
Yeah. I think I mean the thing with D&D is
important.
like it's a lot of the rules are focused on like combat. It's a really combat centric sort of system. And it really depends on what you want to do with your like role playing thing. So if you want to like go less combat heavy, then D&D is probably like not the best idea.
No, not
I think with D&D
necessarily.
is like most people know D&D. That's why
I mean,
think it's
D&D
like,
doesn't have to be combat heavy, especially 5th edition. 5th edition is much less
yeah,
combat
I mean,
heavy. But
true, yeah, but like a lot of the just systems are really like oriented towards combat. Like most of your character building is about your combat
absolutely.
abilities.
But in a way, I like that because there's a lot less rules to what you do outside of combat. D&D is
Okay.
it's a very malleable game. There's
Mm-hmm.
a lot of bending you can do in it. You know, you don't have to follow everything to the letter.
Yeah, and there's a lot of rules like in D&D that I doubt anyone fucking follows.
Yeah,
It's
encumbrance.
like some dumb shit about or
Oh,
like
fucking encumbrance.
squeezing through small holes. There's like there are rules to like what size of hole you can fit through if you squeeze. Like,
But
I
yeah,
doubt
the
anyone. Like,
thing about some of these more obscure games, like we're talking about here, is that a lot of them have so few rules. You kind of just have to follow all of them, or else you're not really playing the game at all.
Well, yeah, and you have to
Whereas,
have like
whereas
a
with
DM.
D&D, there's a billion rules. So if you like ignore 2 of them, it doesn't make much of a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
and it like
Right.
a lot of stuff like abstracts things more. Like a lot of games use like successes and failures. Like the Powered by the Apocalypse games. Those have like success,
Yes.
mixed success, and then failure, which I think is cool. It's just like a very different sort of game. Like you don't deal damage the way you do in other games.
Yeah, I really that's the one where like you have high rolls, mid rolls, and low rolls, right? And like
Yeah,
mid rolls, you accomplish what you want, but not as effectively.
yeah. You accomplish what you want, but there's like a consequence. There's like a
Yeah,
risk.
you accomplish what you want, but there's like a sacrifice.
Yeah, which is cool. That's dope. I like the system.
A couple of the other RPGs I saw in here, I'm not quite as excited for them as I am for the ones we mentioned, which, reminder again, are Mouse Ritter,
Lancer.
Lancer, Blades in the Dark, and Troika.
Troika.
But 2 of the others that look cool in here, and it looks like they're designed for shorter sessions, like single sessions, not full campaigns, but Bonsai Brawlers, where you play as plants, you play as potted plants, which is very funny. And then, what was the other one? Subway Runners, where you're subway repair workers who are also fighting monsters. I think it sounds funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of these games are really cool. You should check them out. Again, this bundle will probably be over by the time I mention this, but they're still cheap. I think Lancer is the most expensive of all of them. But
there's like a free version of the rulebook for Lancer.
there's a free version of Lancer? Okay, yeah, get the free version.
the $25 one has the extra stuff is like there's a DM's resources sort of thing,
I see.
and then I think like a lore explanation section. So I guess if you're the DM, you'd probably wanna buy the premium one. But if you're a player, you're gonna do fine with the free one.
Yeah, so yeah, please do this. And normally, if this were D&D, I would say, if you don't want to pay for it, just find a PDF somewhere. But these are like small, obscure games made by teams who are really passionate about this stuff.
Oh,
So
yeah.
so please support these people.
Yeah,
There's
plus
also
it's
a
for a
great
good
game.
cause. It's for a good cause.
Well,
very-
no, like I said, the bundle will be over by the time.
Oh yeah, the
right,
bundle
yeah.
will be over, but yeah.
But we will try to plug it on our respective monkey accounts.
There's a great
Yeah.
there's a great one I just found. I'm looking for Lancer because I want to actually look at the proper rule book, but
Mhm.
there's a great one on page
Oh,
13.
I sent
Oh, did you?
a drive in our chat
Okay.
with it has all the rule books for this stuff.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that. But there's a great game. It looks like the cover is sort of like a stone structure in a hill, like a hobbit hole type thing, with a cartoon vixen wearing a 19th century sort of seductress dress.
I think I know what you're talking
and,
about.
and it's called Three Lesbians in a Burrow.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I
it's,
saw that. Yeah.
It's part of the bundle, yeah.
That's a good
Yeah.
one.
There's
Followed
also
by
like
No
one
Stone
shot.
Unturned.
There's like a pre-made one-shot adventure. I'm not sure which system it's for. It's like cultist and Carly Rae Jepsen themed, like one-shot.
Oh yeah.
It's called like a
Which-
Carly Rae Jepsen cultist adventure or something.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I think you can probably like adapt it for different systems.
that. Yeah, there's one on
And
there
there's,
called there's one on there called Rolling for Laughter.
didn't see
If
that.
you're interested in like doing more comedic D&D or any other tabletop gaming systems, it has an adventure that can be adaptive for any system, and it also just has tips on like how to make your game funny, which I think is cool.
So it looks like for Lancer there's two downloads. There's the NPC data and the core book.
Yeah, just get the core book.
I don't know what
Okay.
I think the NPC data is for. There's like a software for like making your character. It's actually really cool.
Ooh.
I downloaded it. It's really
That's cool.
sleek. It's like you can make your character sheet in it, and there's like there's stuff for the DM too. Like you can kind of run the
my
encounter
God, it's
inside
so cool.
the app.
So this is definitely our least funny episode, but
But it's I guess it's an
For-
interesting conversation. I think.
for our two fans who happen to like tabletop gaming, this will be very
Or
I'm
2
sorry, the
out of
art-
the 9.
The art in Lancer is blowing my mind right now.
It is so fucking good. It's really
Amazing.
good.
It's like samurai. What like the title dude, the one at the top in the Darth Vader position on the poster, is like a samurai mech pilot. It's just so cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean the Troy
Oh, yeah,
the Troika art is cool too in like a different
Troika art's
way.
awesome.
Oh yeah, Troika.
By the way, if you like the art in Lancer, I think the person who drew that have like a webcomic.
Ooh.
What's it called? I think it's called Kill 6 Billion Demons,
Okay, I'll check it
which
out.
I took a look at, and yeah, it looks really
Sounds
cool.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yes.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty.
Oh yeah.
Now that's what I call tabletop gaming.
I know, we should call this the tabletop.
I mean, it's the episode with Math Monkey. We'll call it that.
Yeah, the
Kill
boring
6 billion
episode.
demons also looks really good. We've
How
had
many-
we've had
how
more
many-
boring episodes.
How many of our listeners do you think are still here by this point?
I tell you. Should we leave a little Easter egg? Someone just tweeted us.
Yeah, at least a little Easter egg. If you get to this part of the podcast, DM Baboon Jones
To join
go-
Jungle Thick.
To join Jungle Thick.
go to Google and look up crinkly monkey feet.
Wait, let me see
Take
what
the
comes
first
up.
image you find, provided that it is SFW. Take the first image that you find, and then DM it to Baboon Jones.
The first image that they find is either it's going to be a monkey plush human feet or fake chimp feet. If you
Either of those is fine.
Google suggested.
I think I'm gonna have to go. Something just came up in the jungle bar. So you finish this episode whenever you want. We've been going for about 30 or 40 minutes, so you know.
We can drop it here. Should we go
Okay, well,
go crazy go monkey here?
Go crazy, go monkey, baby.
Go crazy.
Monkey. It was
Thank
nice
you,
talking to you.
That was a very civil
yeah,
and
hell
nice
yeah.
conversation.
Definitely.
Yeah, real stimulating.
Bye bye.
I'm a civilized monkey.
How do I turn fucking Craig off? Oh god. Let's find
Yeah,
out. Let's find out how to turn Craig
I'll
off.
stop my recording. We've been going
Yeah.
for like a bit over 45 minutes, like 46, 47.
I like
Oh,
that
that's a-
episode.
That's a decent episode. Yes.